Hi, this is Williams-Alden. I am a licensed professional counselor in Boise, Idaho, and I am just starting this Facebook Live to give people an opportunity to maybe ask some questions, get some parenting advice, or maybe just kind of chat about just different things that come up in our families and maybe get some new ideas and thinking outside the box of how to handle it. At least I think it's outside the box. We'll see. So just a little bit about myself. I'm a mom to 5 bio kids and 1 adopted boy that I adopted when he was 12 and he is now 18, and then 1 stepdaughter. So that's 7 kids. And most of my kids range from ages 30 to 18, so they're kind of moving out of the house and kind of out of that stage, but it feels like I've been a parent for a really long time. And I'm also a grandma. I am called Mimi to an adorable little boy who's 1.5 and a little granddaughter who is almost a year. So my life feels really full with kids and raising kids, and on top of that, as a counselor, I specialized in marriage and family counseling because I really wanted to be able to help families that are struggling, especially with children that maybe have some pretty challenging behaviors. And a lot of the clients that I see are post-adoptive families or kids that have had a lot of trauma for various reasons. So people just need help trying to understand what's going on with the behaviors and how to best deal with that. So professionally, I have developed a program that helps children that have these really challenging behaviors. It helps actually the families to keep the children at home by providing in-home support. The program is called Family First, and I've been doing that program for about 6 or 7 years, and I work pretty closely with people that have done a program similar for a lot longer. There's a lot of good research and outcomes in working in the home and helping the parents, because one thing I found as an adoptive parent is that it can be very trying and lonely because not everybody understands what's going on with the kids, nor do they understand what's going on in the family as a whole, because sometimes it looks pretty normal, but our kids have these challenges that can really be difficult and kind of push other people away from being close. I found when I adopted my son that he doesn't really have friends per se, and so we don't have like a lot of family friends now that he's the last one at home that we do things with, and it can be kind of challenging even as a mom, just being kind of lonely because not a lot of other people kind of understand, or the kids themselves don't necessarily play nice with everybody else. So that has its own challenges in it. Let's see, what else? I also just wanted to share that kind of the approach that I take. A lot of times people are really worried about what kind of parenting. Is this going to be love and logic? Is it punishment rewards? Are you just saying let the kids do whatever they want? And I approach it really from an intentional parenting standpoint. I believe that our families are really the place where children can get healing, that even though I may see some things happen in the office, and there may be good things that happen in my office as I interact with the kids and help the parents interact, really what happens at home and helping the parents to be intentional in their parenting, and to just, sometimes it's just talking somebody off the ledge and helping them take a deep breath as they work with the kids in some pretty challenging situations. So it's not by any means a reward or punishment model. It is more about really being there and catching things early and kind of retraining the brain and how the kids respond, and how we respond too. So There was a quote that I saw that I really liked. It was by Ross Greene, and he says that after 50 years of research that we understand that behaviorally challenging children are really challenging because they lack the skills that they need in flexibility, adaptability, their frustration tolerance, problem solving, skills that really we take for granted, that our kids kind of learn as they grow up, but sometimes kids that have had trauma or come to us maybe a little bit later, or even if they came to us really early but they had a lot of prenatal trauma, just didn't, some pieces are just missing. And so that's one of the things I love to do, is help parents fill in those gaps and see the kids start to be able to handle just daily things a lot better, things that maybe we take for granted with our kids. So that is just kind of a little bit about me and what I believe, and I just wanted to touch base with everybody and just see how it goes. And I just realized this is my first time doing Facebook Live, and I realized I should probably have turned the phone like this. So, oh, never mind. I can't do that, I guess. Well, you are doing a broadcast. You can't do it. So that is it. Okay, I guess we'll learn, and this will get better as time goes, I'm sure, because right now this is just a work in progress. So, I don't really have much else prepared for tonight. I am going to take different topics and kind of talk about those topics, and also if people have questions or things that aren't working, or they have a situation, you can ask about that, and we'll just kind of go from there. So usually each week I'll have some kind of topic that I'm bringing up, and we'll do some little parenting tips and just encouragement, hopefully, to keep you going, because one of the things I've found that's really super important in working with challenging children is that a lot of times they don't have a lot of hope that things are going to get better. So we have to carry that hope even when it seems really challenging or seems hopeless. So I think that it's really important to have people in your lives that support you as the parents. I totally believe that if we really want to help kids, we've got to really work with the parents and really support parents, and that the parents need to feel like they have people that are just beside them on this journey. So, anyway, I think that is it for tonight. Sorry so short, but it'll be longer, I think, next time, and we will just keep trucking along as I learn how to do Facebook Live. Thank you. Good night.